Peace and love to everybody, man. Hope everybody's well and safe and all that. We're going to get into it. Freedom of speech is not free anymore, man. If you ain't noticed, you're about to find out the hard way, man. A lot of people being tyrannical that work for the GOV and all that. So get right with the Most High, man. And like I always say, prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Get with like-minded people. Let's get into it, all right? Peace and love.
Yeah, truth be told, they ain't ready for this heat. Peel the layers back on every fake facade. They building narratives, we see right through the fraud. I'm the signal cutting through the digital static. My feed is undisputed facts, my flow is cinematic. We expose the truth be told, yeah, the truth be told. Watch the algorithm break as we make it go viral.
Peace and love, everybody. We finna get into it. Man, listen, fam. If y'all don't see what's going on, if you can't see what's going on, I don't know what to tell you, all right? So, people don't understand that people being tyrannical, people being abusive, and abusing their power. And a lot of people that are here to protect and serve also, whatever the tyrants tell them, they become tyrannical, and they are tyrannical also, all right? So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on here.
A woman says she was arrested after posting health and safety concerns about a city's drinking water on Facebook. It happened in Trinidad in Henderson County, southeast of Dallas. People who live there say the tap water sometimes looks and smells unsafe. When one woman shared her take on Facebook, the police department arrested her, and now she's suing. Fox 4's David Sentendrey is live.
Arrested for giving your opinion. How much you want to bet that they're going to say misinformation and disinformation? This is getting ridiculous, people. It is. Open your eyes, cross your T's and dot your I's, and make sure you do everything to protect yourself and your family. Because the country I once grew up in, you will never experience. It's not the same thing. All right?
With more from that city. David.
Yeah, well, some city leaders say there are issues with the water system and that there has been for quite some time. However, one woman's claim posted to Facebook that the water is making some people sick led to her being arrested.
Did you ever expect something like that Facebook post could get you arrested?
Not at all.
A Facebook post made by Jennifer Combs, a wife, mother, and citizen journalist, led to her arrest by Trinidad Police Department on May 8th.
Did you have to spend the night in jail?
I did.
What was that like?
Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying.
And you've never even had a speeding ticket?
I have not ever had a speeding ticket. It was one of the most probably humiliating things I've ever went through in my entire life. It was very, very bad.
I bet it is, especially when you're thinking you got the freedom of speech to say what you want. Especially on social media, they clocking all this stuff. That's why they're building all these data centers and all that. Eventually, you're going to have to get the mark of the beast. And eventually, you won't be able to move around like you think you could. All right? So, she's smiling. She looks like she's in good spirits. I wouldn't be smiling. You know what I mean? But, it happens.
So what was the Facebook post about? The city's water supply.
The best way I could describe it is it looks like...
Bro, you could... Ain't no way in hell, boy, that water any good, you hear me? You can't even filter it or do anything with that, bro. They're like, oh, man, that's crazy. That water look crazy. For real, for real.
The Trinity River is flowing from their water taps.
The post from her page Southern Bell Watch reads, in part, "We have received reports that some citizens have been hospitalized due to bacteria in the water. This is a serious public health concern that deserves immediate attention. If your water looks discolored, contains sediment, has a strong odor, or you have experienced related health issues, please send us a message. We are gathering information and reporting findings to the state."
The police chief had screenshotted it and posted it on the Trinidad Police Department page.
The April 6th post by Trinidad Police calls what Combs wrote false information that creates fear, panic, or unnecessary.
False information. What crime is that? That's not even a crime. Is it a misdemeanor or a felony? Which one is it? Because that's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
Emergency response within a community, eventually charging Combs with felony false alarm or report.
I feel like this is an extreme stretch.
So here inside Trinidad City Hall, the water.
Felony false alarm or a threat. Come on, man. That's ridiculous, dude. That just don't make no sense. Ruining that woman's life for that just doesn't add up.
Looks clean, but some say it's a fluid situation depending on where you're at and when. How would you describe the city's water situation right now?
The city's water situation is a struggle, without question.
Trinidad Mayor Dennis Hawes does not dispute that they have water issues.
A lot of this stuff is original pipes that were put in here in Trinidad in the 50s, probably. We have to get to a position where we can fix that infrastructure, and it's very expensive, as I'm sure you can imagine.
On Wednesday, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality confirmed to Fox 4 that it received a complaint regarding the water quality and an investigation is ongoing. It's unclear.
It's very expensive because our government don't invest into our infrastructure. That's why. They got money for everything else, but when it comes to money for the people, they don't got the money for it, but they take the money from you. And then the government says that they can't afford to do this, then, and the third for you. Well, ain't that funny?
Clear whether anyone has gotten sick from the water.
I've seen some Facebook posts where people have said they have gotten sick, but to me personally, I haven't heard anything.
In a post on May 10th, Trinidad Police Chief Charles Gregory doubled down on his decision to arrest Combs, calling the case cut and dry. He says claims citizens were hospitalized due to bacteria in the water are simply false and have only caused unnecessary fear and confusion in our community.
I really haven't seen anything like this before, Dave.
The chief of police, that's not up to you to decide that, though. That's what you're not telling people. It's up to the DA. And you as a chief of police, ain't you supposed to protect and serve your citizens? Like, man, bro, I'll tell you, this shit crazy.
SMU constitutional law professor Dale Carpenter questions if a crime was committed and believes Combs' First Amendment rights may have been violated, even if it turns out Combs' post was inaccurate.
She's making a statement regarding a matter of great public interest, and so people sometimes make false statements on matters of great public interest, and they're allowed to do so. If we prosecuted and arrested everybody who made such claims, our jails would be overfilled.
Chief Gregory was not at Tuesday's council meeting, but the water issue was a topic of conversation.
The reason why everyone is here and the reason why Fox 4 is here is because your city is acting like tyrants.
Combs stands behind her post, and in a federal lawsuit filed Tuesday, she accuses the police chief of political retaliation related to her work as a citizen journalist. She claims multiple citizens made social media posts stating that they had personally been hospitalized or affected as a result of consuming the city's water.
I don't agree and don't think it's fair that the citizens pay for water they can't really use.
The lawsuit adds, speech about the safety of a community's drinking water is a quintessential matter of public concern entitled to the highest degree of First Amendment protection.
There's people saying that their appliances are getting ruined, they can't cook with the water, they can't bathe with it, they can't do laundry. A lot of them feel hushed and like they don't have a voice and no one listens to them and no one takes them seriously.
The police chief has not responded to a list of questions we sent over to him via email. He is listed as a defendant in this federal lawsuit. So is one of his officers, a city council member, and the city of Trinidad.
All right, David, so you interviewed the mayor. Police chief didn't want to talk to you. I'm curious what the mayor's attitude or take on the police chief's actions. regarding Jennifer Combs'
Well, I asked him
arrest.
I asked the mayor if he agrees with that arrest, and he really wouldn't take a side. He told me, in his words, he does not feel it's appropriate to comment, just saying that the case has been turned over to the Henderson County District Attorney's Office for prosecution. I reached out to the DA's office to see if they will give us any sort of comment, what they think about the case, but at this point in time, we have not heard back.
A woman said
What a time we've reached in this place where somebody reporting something goes to jail for it. I don't know. It's messed up. It's messed up. Hopefully, you open your eyes to see what's going on. Hopefully, things would have you move in a way so you can move to be beneficial to you and your family. You know, on that note, peace and love. I don't make these videos super long. I try not to make them super long because it just doesn't make no sense to. All right? Be careful what you say, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say what I want. If I get locked up behind it, it is what it is. All right? Peace and love to y'all, man. Be safe out here. Get right with the Most High. All praises to the Most High for another one. Catch you on the next one.